H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks. Sometimes Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And I don't know what happened, y'all. Earlier, I tried to get on and they wouldn't let me get on, but I hope we back. Let me see if I got people from both feeds. I got, yeah, because they didn't have the Facebook people wasn't on. So, I mean, it was just crazy. So share the show. Everybody share the show. We about to get it. It's about to get popping right now. I'm on the road, I'm not in the office. I'm on the road in Jackson, Mississippi. Shout out to TSU, the Mighty Tigers. The men's team beat Alcorn State the other day, and we got on, got on the plane. And got on the bus and headed to Jackson. But it's some unique things that's happened over this weekend. I can't wait to share with y'all some things that I should have shared with y'all last year, but guess what? I'm gonna share with you this year. But y'all got it. It's gonna be a little sound in the background. This little air conditioning it ain't right in here. But guess what? We just gonna spend an hour and a half here. I mean, no, 2 hours here, and we're gonna be all right. Let me see who all on. Let me shout out to my star. Let me see Melvin Dew's in the building, Chris Charles in the building. Who else? Hold up. Chris Charles, Ivan Petty, Greg Morris, Corey Willis, Stad Moody, Jeremy Davis. You the only one on YouTube. Where my YouTube people at? Let me wait on my YouTube people. I'm gonna get in 1 second. Y'all hold on. Don't go nowhere. Y'all hold on 1 second. Hey y'all, let me tell y'all something. It's cold as heck down here. It's cold everywhere. It's cold in Mississippi. It's got to be cold everywhere. What's up, Frank? What's up? Hey, Aaron. Hey, that go Aaron Miles. That go Frank Miles. That go Aaron Wilford. What's up, Ken Lofton? But y'all, I'm trying to see where I'm gonna start because it's just so much stuff. People gonna come back and see me in the hotel. But TSU, the men's beat Alcorn State. The women lost, but the men won. So we're playing Jackson State. And Jackson State, I think they were undefeated to Prairie View. Put that thing on them the other night. So now we play them tonight. I'm in Jackson, Mississippi, Sonny. We play till late tonight. It's going to be on ESPN2, I think. But y'all forget ESPN2. Y'all make sure, y'all can turn it on and watch the game, but make sure you are listening to KTSU or on the KTSU app so you can hear me in Chatterbox tonight. So, and if you have my number, if you have my email, if you have the Chop Shop Htx, Chop Shop Htx at gmail.com, or you're on social media, follow me on Twitter, Robert Hatter, to let me know you're watching the broadcast tonight. So I'm gonna shout you out on the show. Okay? The women start at 5:30, the men start at 8. What else we got? I'm trying to figure out. But I like, you know what? I like when I know y'all there. So y'all gotta let me know if y'all there. Had to watch out for my nephew. Man, ain't nobody got to watch out for that diminutive point guard. See, you know what I wanted to say. Chase Adams has been playing pretty good. I'm not going to, I would give you a preview of the game, but I don't want to because I want you to watch the broadcast. So I'll give you a preview of the game then. And I'll give you my and we got this thing called Robert's Rules. So you got to watch the show from the game from the beginning. So I try to give out about 3 or 4 keys to help to let you know what TSU need to do to win the game. And let me tell you something. Those keys been on point, Kevin Drones. Them keys been pretty good. Y'all, I've been get called Robert's Rules. So y'all got to watch each broadcast. I do the Robert's Rules for the women and the Robert's Rules for the for the men. I'm sorry. But what's up, Alpha, yo? But what we had a unique Alcorn After the game, we always go to this particular restaurant, and the restaurant called the Country Store. I don't know if anybody ever on this feed, if you've been there, it's called the Country Store. Frank, we don't want to hear about that 68 degrees in Tampa, Florida. Please don't, because I might be down there to see you next week. But they got this place called a Country Store. So last year we go in the store. I mean, it's a country store, but it's a place where we go eat. And the man, I didn't ask the man's name. I didn't. He just, somebody. If somebody from TSU is watching this, please tell me the man's name, because he came on. He usually sing to us. He sing to us in the place. Zatarius Mortal, one of our players, his auntie came down. He sung to her. I mean, he sings. I mean, the food is good, and I mean, it's just us in the restaurant, just us in the Country Store. It's just and we got a chance to watch the rest of the game. I think that was the Texans, because they came on. We came on the same time. I think we played almost the same time the Texans played, and then we got a chance to watch a little bit of the game afterwards. But if anybody ever heard of the Country Store, Christy, have you ever, in Alcorn? So he sings to us. But this particular time, he never did this. He came on our bus afterwards. See, I should have been taping this because I knew y'all wasn't going to believe it. So he came on our bus this time. I don't know what happened. Coach Jones, we must have tipped him. They must have tipped him real nice. He came on the bus. He never did this since I've been there. So he came on the bus, and I got to share with y'all. Y'all share the show. Y'all gonna be the only people that ever see this footage. Let me see. I know I got it. Okay, hold up. On the bus. Where am I on the bus at? On the bus. On my bus. I know I got the bus. Hold up. See, I'm mad at myself because I know I got the bus. Oh, here you go. Here we go. Here go one. I'm going to give you this one first.
Mama was a cornbread cooking queen. Hey, man. Hey, let me see something. Everybody got an ESP and smile. Everybody got an ESP and smile. You need to be practicing, then. You got it. Coach got it. There you go. Grandmama was a cornbread cooking queen. Grandmama was a cornbread cooking queen. Thank you guys very much, man. All right. Hey, I want to see you on Sunday, man. That's where I want to see you at, okay? Yes, sir.
Hey, man, that man is the most delightful person you ever gonna see in your life. But that's the first time. I guess he enjoyed us so much. He sung that same song, but he came on it. But let me tell you something about these group of young men that on this team. When I tell you they are some of the greatest group of young men, just being able, I thank God for putting me in a position to be able to travel around with them and the support staff, the coaching staff. Just a great group of men. You don't mind being around them. You follow me? Very respectful. They get a little loud. They get a little crazy sometimes, but their hearts are right. And I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. If you're on YouTube, hit the thumbs up button right now. If you're on Facebook, hit the like button. But it's when I tell you, I wish, and I'm gonna start because I'm gonna start taking more behind the scenes footage, because I want y'all to see what these young men go through in the swag on the road. They don't have the super budget to fly in and out like Houston, University of Houston and Memphis and all that stuff. But being on that bus, so I never forget when I first started, I started talking stuff. Chatterbox said, man, you ain't got enough swag hours. But guess what? I've gained me some swag hours now. And I think Grady Dale, what's up? Shout out to Mr. Dale. y'all, I really, when I first embarked on this journey, I didn't know. Man, I just said, okay, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? But now I know what I know what's going on. I'm getting a little bit more clear of the vision that I needed to be here for some of these kids. Just the talks that we've been having off camera, I never share with anybody. I needed to be here for such a time as this. And we what else we do? We got a chance to go to LSU. See what happened. Alcorn is just not a great city, not great hotels and situations like that. So we stayed in Baton Rouge and we practiced um, at LSU. I got to see Ronnie Hamilton, friend of mine who's on the coaching staff. First time, I ain't gonna lie, first time I ever been to LSU inside their facilities. Then I learned about the Tigers Den. You know, they got a Bengal tiger that they built this multi-million-dollar structure for a damn tiger. You know, I don't understand that. And we don't have a good hotel in Alcorn, but I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. But let me show you how the night we practiced at LSU. What's up, everybody? We're walking into practice at LSU. We're on an Alcorn trip, but we don't stay in Alcorn. So we are at LSU right now. That's a Shaq statue. You a good look at the Shaq statue. It's my first time here. So now we're walking into the arena. After you, ladies.
Thank you.
What's up, everybody? We're walking. Y'all heard the old man being nice and letting the ladies in first. I do that all the time. But he said things are much better. Yes, things are much better in the SWAC. I sit there and talk to Lonzo Giles and Chatterbox last night. I was just sitting up there and they telling me about the story. They've been there for 24 years. They've been doing this stuff for 20. Lonzo Giles is the video guy, and Chatterbox has been the radio guy for 20 something years, 24, 23, give or take a year. And these guys seen the transformation when they see now we pull up, the girls got their own bus, the men got their own bus. But they said they all used to have to be on the bus together. It was just different. So let me tell you something. It's progress. It's progress in the SWAC. The basketball is great. The basketball game tonight gonna be on ESPN2. Make sure you watch the game tonight, but also go over to get KTSU radio station, or go get the app and listen to us. You can listen to us while you're working out, whatever you're doing tonight, and check us out. Okay, all right. So let get that out. What else did I have? Let me make sure I didn't have nothing else I wanted to give y'all about. Let me see what this was. Let me see what this is. Oh. That's how we stretch out on the bus. I wanted to share. I just want to give y'all some of that swag life. Some of that swag life. But let me see, where was I? What was I? Let me get to the show now. But yeah, I really, like I tell y'all, support these young men a lot. You know, I was thinking about the other day, like last Monday, and I watched the ratings of, and I'm gonna talk to y'all a little bit about it later. But I watched the ratings on Monday of a lot of these shows, and talking about when the Cowboys lost, and we didn't spend much time on people all over the world. And I'm gonna share that with you. I got some something ain't quite right about that, but we're going to talk about it later. But the conference, I would like to say right now, the conference championships won't be very quarterbacky next week. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, if you ain't been around, the only man that can save us from Taylor Swift for Taylor Swift Super Bowl, it ain't but one man can save us from a Taylor Swift. And I'm trying to find it. Where is he? One man. Wait a minute. I got to find that man. Where he at? Ain't but one man. He is. Only one man. Because if he don't, that whole Super Bowl, that's all they're going to be talking about. It's Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce, Jason Kelce. Ain't but one man can stop. See, and I said something, Sonya, and I can't believe Mindy didn't comment on it. I said the conference championship won't be very quarterbacky. What did I mean by that statement? Does anybody on here understand what I mean by that statement before I tell y'all? Anybody? Let me see if anybody on the same page. Quarterbacky. Did anybody know what I mean by that statement? Talk to me. Well, I'm going to show you what I mean by it. I'm going to show, because I meant to show this to y'all the other day, Joe Lewis. Hold up. Joe, I got something for you. Hold up, Joe. Don't go nowhere. Hold on. Watch this.
Lamar Jackson's just a great athlete, and he want my quarterbacks to be quarterbacky. And to me,
I just paused there, y'all. Did y'all hear what that woman said? Hold on, I'm trying to find something, y'all. I'm trying to find something for y'all. Because I want to be able to adjust my... Okay, there it is. I got it. I found it. I got to be able to adjust this. I got to do a couple of adjustments. Hold up. That woman said, I want my quarterback I want my quarterback quarterbacky. What the hell is quarterbacky? Quarterbacky Becky. Watch this, y'all. Let me see.
I want my quarterbacks to be quarterbacky. And to me, Lamar Jackson's just a great athlete. I want my quarterbacks to be quarterbacky. And I want my quarterbacks to be quarterbacky. I want my quarterbacks to be quarterbacky. And to me, Lamar Jackson's just a great athlete. I want my quarterbacks to be quarterbacky.
Because I want it to resonate.
Lamar Jackson's just a great athlete.
I'm gonna play it one more time.
I want my quarterbacks to be quarterbacky.
Mandy, tell me what the hell she talking about. I'm gonna finish it, Mandy. Watch
and to me, Lamar Jackson's just a great athlete, and he's done a really good job, and he had a great game against the 49ers. Prisoners of the moment. He is not the MVP. Christian McCaffrey is the MVP, and he has been. I've been saying this for weeks. It's not like I just decided after this game. That's what happened with Lamar. After this game, he jumped up, but he wasn't even in the conversation. He was like an afterthought. It was always like Tua, Duck. No, it's Christian McCaffrey, and then two. And, I'm not a huge fan of Tyreek Hill because of what he does off the field, but, a separate conversation. He's in the second one. If it's not Christian, it's Tyreek Hill. Those are the two that have stood out every week. Every week. Not Lamar Jackson. It's not that I don't like Lamar. It's not that he's not doing a good. I want my quarterbacks to be quarterbacky.
I ain't seen no comments. Where my comments at? Mindy. That my girl. See my girl. See, I thought she was working today. So I got my girl. Did y'all hear that? I want my quarterback to be quarterbacky. You know what I call a quarterbacky Becky. But people watch that show. She probably gets some clicks. I meant to freeze it on you, Lakeisha. I didn't buffer y'all. I stopped that myself. Tyrone Caldwell, yeah, Ronnie Hamilton is a bad man. That's my dude. I just want to hear y'all comments. I'm going. It's also says I don't need. Okay. I will leave that alone, Mike. The traditional black butt state. No, that ain't quarterbacking. They don't say that about Josh Allen, Keith Avery. Did he run for 50 to 60 yards last night? He took off and ran. She didn't say that about him. I hope she means staying in the pocket at night being, what you mean you hope? You know that was Fox. I keep telling y'all about Fox. Y'all, she's saying he's not a true quarterback. Huh. Go PVU. Yeah. I go PVU after TSU. Got to be after TSU. Chuck McGowan says she has her own lingo. Glad she's into sports, but how did she get that gig? Go. She wouldn't have been as passionate if her personal choice wasn't Chris. There you go. There you go. Josh, I like Josh Allen. Y'all, hey, Lakeisha, you weren't on the show. When Josh Allen was at Wyoming, he came on the show. He called in and came on the show. So I'm always like him. You know, I can't let nobody talk about Josh Allen. He been on the show. I ain't gonna let nobody talk about you. Y'all got that. Y'all follow me now. But where else? Well, hold up. Where else I was at? Y'all, I got so much. Let me tell y'all something. If the Baltimore Ravens win next week, y'all, now, they win next week, it'll be the first time in NFL history that a black team president, not black GM, Ozzie Newsome, black team president, Sashi Brown, will lead a team to a Super Bowl. They already got the all-black quarterback room. The black quarterback coach, the black assistant quarterback coach, and all the coaches, backup coach, quarterbacks for Baltimore are black. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know as much as I wanted to cheer for D'Amico, and as much as I wanted to cheer for C.J. Stroud, I just wanted Lamar. Did anybody know that, what I just told them? I was just trying to give you something. If the Baltimore Ravens win next week, let me make sure I got that information. It would be the first time in NFL history that a black team president, Sashi Brown, would lead the team to the Super Bowl. You know, it kills me. Josh Allen can have designated run, but when Lamar runs, he's not quarterbacking. And I must apologize, because 3 years ago, I saw this press conference, and I couldn't believe they had this dude. But I got to apologize.
So this team's going to be built on, we're going to kick you in the teeth, all right? And when you punch us back, we're going to smile at you. And when you knock us down, we're going to get up. And on the way up, we're going to bite a kneecap off, all right? And we're going to stand up. And then it's going to take 2 more shots to knock us down, all right? And on the way up, we're going to take your other kneecap, and we're going to get up. And then it's going to take 3 shots to get us down. And when we do, we're going to take another hunk out of you. Before long, we're going to be the last one standing. All right, that's going to be the mentality. So this team's going to be built on.
I talk crazy about that, man. I did. But see, I didn't know back then that day, I talked crazy about him on this show. I didn't know he was going to have Aaron Glenn. Y'all got to understand, Aaron Glenn, we coached our sons together in Little League basketball. Y'all, I had an NFL player was my coach. Hold on. I had 2 NFL players at my coaches. Hold on. And the Houston Jaguars. Y'all not going to believe this now. And both of them was cornerbacks. I had Aaron Glenn was there all the time because his son Deuce played with my son Robert, right? They were little, 9 years old. Guess who was my guest coach when he come in town? Charles Woodson was the other coach. So guess what I had? I had 2 all-pro cornerbacks coaching. Hold on. And I was the head coach. So they were coaching up under me. Hey, y'all can hate on me. Hey, Chuck, that happened, Chuck. It's unbelievable. So when Dan Campbell, I talked negative about him. That is Moody, you know I did. I didn't like that speech. And it was some other good candidates they could have hired. And I said, why they hired him? So Greg, I apologize. When I'm like, hey, Chuck, I ain't too big to say, I was wrong. Hey, Dan Campbell, you my dude. And I'm saying it publicly. You know, some of y'all make mistakes and don't never want to say nothing about it. You know what? I was thinking about the Bills a little bit. You know, I was just thinking about them. The Bills, you know, I don't like them snowballs. They were throwing snowballs at Patrick Mahomes when he was right off the field. Yeah, I like that speech now. Lakeisha, I like this speech now. I like this speech now. Me too. Lakeisha said she liked this speech. I like this speech now, y'all. Hey, Dan Campbell, my dude. Better not nobody say nothing about no damn. Dan Campbell, that's my partner. But y'all, I was thinking about the Bills. Y'all, they've been taking on this dynasty and a living legend, man. This dude, Patrick Mahomes, is the truth, man. I can't make this up. That is Moody. You caught it. You caught it. I can't listen to me. Aaron Glenn, Deuce Glenn, Robert Hatter, they played on the same the Houston Jaguar team. We used to try. We went to the Nationals. Everything. Got our head toe clean off the bone at the Nationals. Hold on. Aaron Glenn was the assistant coach. Charles Woodson was my other assistant coach. Yeah, do me a favor. Y'all just go around, find anybody, you know, had 2 all-pros as their assistant coach. Listen, I didn't think about it back then. It was my partners. They just going, we just together. But now that I think about it, Charles in the Hall of Fame, and Aaron Glenn is the defensive coordinator. And yeah, I got to share that with y'all. And I'm gonna find some pictures. I got the pictures of us all at the game. It's crazy. Life is crazy, y'all. Life is crazy, and I'm sure y'all had some stuff like that happen to y'all too. But back to them people throwing snowball. But I thought about the Bills, y'all, taking on a dynasty and a living legend, which is Patrick Mahomes. You know what it made me think about? Now I know how Charles Barkley, Karl Malone, and Patrick Ewing felt all of these years. They had to deal with Michael. Think about this. Every time Josh Allen, he tried to win. Every time Lamar tried to win. Every time everybody tried to win. They had to go up against this dude, man. Y'all got me? And then, over the weekend, see, this hurt me. It might not be, hold up. I know it affected Chuck McGowan. I know it affected Michael Smith. I know it. I'm trying to see who on the beat. I know it affected Thaddeus Moody. And it probably affected Lakeisha. Gary. It probably affected Gary Carter. But y'all, Sports Illustrated is gone for the moment until some new buyer come and buy it. Mindy, Sports Illustrated is gone. Mindy, I heard the hot water was turned off at KC locker room too. They couldn't take a shower. So they got their butt on that bus stanking. I mean, they might have, yeah, because they probably went straight to the plane. That's not right. But let me get back to this. Sports Illustrated is gone. I got a question. What is your favorite cover? I got two questions. What is your favorite cover of Sports Illustrated? And show us the Sports Illustrated cover that you will remember forever. Show me your favorite and show me one that you will remember forever. It might not be your favorite, but you will remember it forever. Hey, man. Melvin do. Did y'all, you see? Y'all, did y'all see what this man just said? Derrick Rose not being able to get past LeBron. That is more. Victor said Eddie Robinson. Let me show you a few of mine. I think I got a few of them up here. But y'all didn't got me. I love this one. I just left Alcorn. I love that. Hand him the Heisman. Because I had my butt down there trying to represent it. Never forget it. Mama laughed at me. And the brother Fred vetoed the deal. Y'all think why I wasn't too mad when TSU denied. She said Michael Jordan is shot. All of my favorite covers, I still got them somewhere. All of my I still got them somewhere. That brought, hey, that Velvet, that brought to Yates. Thank you, Walt. But let me keep going, y'all. I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna give you another one. Who remember this one? Who remember that one? What did Trey Phillips say? Trey Phillips said, what did Trey say? Manny Collins reminds me of how the new NBA teams talk about what Boston would do at the Oden Garden. Did y'all remember this? Y'all probably don't remember that one. But this the one that pissed me off. This is the one that pissed me off. Hold on. I'm finna give it to you. This is the one that pissed me off. Where is it? I didn't like that one. Sports Illustrated, y'all, have had, let me scoot over a little bit so I can get there. Have had decades of amazing covers, right? Amazing articles, as well as some misses like this one. They presented this as if it were norm for NBA players. This was also at a time when this was the narrative about black men and neither one of them were accurate. I didn't like that. I didn't like the two. And that other one that I put up, let me put it back up there. See, I know y'all be saying, hey, Robert, you just, yeah. I'm gonna put both of them up there. I put me right there in the middle. Too many brothers in the NBA. I remember reading that article. It said, whatever happened to the white athlete? It said there was too many brothers in there. I remember reading this and thinking, is this how the NBA fans really feel? The short answer is DEI. So they widen the pool of possible NBA players. Y'all forgot that, didn't you? Y'all, this morning, I call them people and tell them if you hear that humming sound and the engineer ain't came up yet. But let me see. Did I get some new comments? Minnie reminds me of Melvin Dudes, you got more. Ooh, hold on. Let me see what. What'd you say? Thank you, Tony. Tony says so disrespectful. Chuck, that's all right, Chuck. Chuck, I be going back in my archive. Coach Chuck, I be trying to find stuff. Coach Chuck, you always remember. I told y'all about this. And my partner he reminded me of it. Every day when I come on the show, I have this unique dilemma. Should I talk about what's trending? Should I just go and see what Stephen A. Smith and them talk about? But I intentionally not watch their shows. I tape their shows and go back and watch them later if I have time. But because I don't want to, because I come up here sounding like them. Y'all, if y'all listen to them, then you won't have to listen to me. So I'm going to have something they ain't going to have. See, Israel, you getting it? The Rockets' first championship cover and the LeBron cover. I like that lineup. The KG cover, the kid that changed the game. I like that one. See, so this telling me Sports Illustrated was a part of y'all life. Definitely a part of mine. In Jet Magazine, in the Beauty of the Week. Y'all, I don't know why I was a young boy. I couldn't wait. I didn't look at the cover. I just opened up to the middle. Everything, and Jet had it folded right. Jet had it hooked up. Well, all you had to do is open it up and right there in the middle. There was the centerfold of the week. The centerfold of the week. Hold up. Let me see. Where else I go? Let me see where I'm at. Hold on. Oh, I'm curious. I got something for you. If you are not from a general area of your favorite NFL team, how did you become a fan? Did y'all hear that? If you were not from the general area of your favorite NFL team, how did you become a fan? I just want to know. Had I used to cut them out of the Jet and placed them on the wall. And I know another dude did that, Johnny. I didn't do that. I just opened it up. All I need to do is see it one time. I'm good. Y'all know who I don't tell nobody. It's just y'all know who I used to be crazy about. And I ain't never seen a woman that looked like her ever again. Vanetta McGee. I was a young man that life did me wrong. I wanted to meet her. Vanetta McGee. Google her if y'all don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Never seen nobody else ever look like that ever again. Ever. No, not Vanessa. Vanetta McGee. Check it out. Look at that. It's Moody talking about yes. Fellas, I want all the fellas to look up Vanetta McGee right now. Then y'all, it ain't just me. Hey, y'all, I know I'm asking y'all a lot of questions. I used to watch the Raiders when Mark Allen was a star. He was so. It's the play. No, Pam Grier can't. Michael Jordan. Vanetta McGee, Pam Grier is. Pam Grier is a Bentley. But Vanetta McGee is a Rolls Royce. Y'all, they just told me they cut the people off Facebook, man. Golly. Something about when I'm in this hotel, they just don't like. I don't know how to, and while the show's going on, I can't bring it back up. So I'll just be talking to y'all on YouTube. That's why I told y'all to keep YouTube. Facebook just some rotten. They just rotten. And I just hope everybody come over here. They'll just cut your stuff off. Chuck, let me go to Facebook. Can y'all hold up a minute? Let me go to Facebook. I'm sick of their ass. I'm sick of it. Hey, just cut your stuff off. Watch this. I'm finna make a post. How do I make a post? Let me go on. Hold up, y'all. Just hold on a minute. Y'all bear with me. Cause I'm about to be, and they just gonna do it on Monday. Cause some about me being some about me not being at home. I think it. Join us. Come join us. Go over. I'm just say go over to Chop Shop Htx on YouTube. Cause they tripping. Hold on. I'm just sending it out. Y'all tell y'all friends. Y'all tell y'all friends too. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all tell y'all friends too. Now let me go on my personal. Let me go to my personal page. Hold on. I'm posting. Yeah, post that. Post that. All right, now let me go to my personal page. Yeah, I'm sorry. Y'all just go. Just hold on a minute, y'all. Because this is about to piss me off. Herb. Herb was smart enough to see. Herb know how to pivot. Hold on. Y'all come over. Let me see. Watch this. Hold on. The Chop Shop. Hold on. Go over to Chop Shop Because I got some more stuff for y'all. Chop Shop Htx on YouTube. We ain't finna argue with these folk. And I shared that. I'm sorry, y'all. Now I'm back. Yeah. Now, I don't think it's something about the firewall with Facebook. Because it'll let you be on a minute and then it's some Facebook doing in the hotel. Because the hotel, I don't think the internet, because the internet, look, we talking. We still on. So the internet can't, it's some Facebook stuff. Shout out to Herb and the people who are smart enough to come over. Yeah. But back to Vanetta McGee. Herb, do you remember Vanetta McGee? It did this last week. The last Monday. It did the same exact thing. It said, do you want to continue the broadcast? You got to exit Chop Shop on Facebook to continue the broadcast. So guess what? Forget them. Forget about it. So where was I? Let me keep going because Vanetta McGee got me off my thing. Let me see. Okay. Oh, I saw that was interesting. I got a question. Oh, I'm glad y'all here. I saw some this weekend, and I want to see how y'all feel about it. I saw something. Watch this. That was Bronny at the game at Arizona State. That's a compliment to me. Whenever time somebody sit around and call you overrated, a crowd of non-playing people like that, non-playing ass fans that can't play dead in a Tarzan movie, anytime they got something to say about you, you must be doing something right. You feel me? Must be doing something right. Somebody sent me this. They said, Robert, Bronny is a great kid and should be able to play without noise. I don't agree with that. That boy don't bother anybody, but because of his father, has no self-awareness, need constant valid. No, this man, hold up. Somebody tweeted this and sent it to me. They said, watch this now. See, I'm pissed off because I didn't read it. Good. I said I'm gonna read it to y'all, and y'all can. So, I wish we can go. Everybody, go over to and tell people on your YouTube. The Facebook to come on YouTube. Some people ain't got YouTube, but you know what? I didn't read it all the way, and I apologize. But we reading this together. He said Bronny is a great kid and should be able to play without noise. That boy ain't bothering nobody. But because his father has no self-awareness, needs constant validation, and keeps disrespecting his NBA contemporaries, Bronny has to deal with this while he develops his game. That dude sounds like a hater to me. And I did not, I'm going to find out who sent it to me, and I'm going to tell y'all. But I saw somebody get Alfio for me. Alfio, he need to come to the front of the room. I'm about to text him. Alfio, come to YouTube, man. YouTube. But I saw something, y'all. And I ain't trying to beat up on him, but I got to call this stuff out. Watch this. Let me find it. I know I got it. Oh, did I put it in there? Hold up, y'all. Watch this, y'all. Y'all got to help me with this one, Dad Moody. Watch this.
It's a three. Oh! Jalen Bridges with a three. It's a three. Oh! It's a three. Oh!
Lakeisha. Martin Luther King, youngest son, just died. Oh, okay. What's his name? Lakeisha. The reason I played that, because, hold on. Watch this. Walk with me. I want y'all to walk with me. Walk with me. Hold up, y'all. Y'all got to walk with me. Because I want y'all to see something. I want y'all to see something. Watch this.
You know, I'm a big believer in, you know, you win the right way, you lose the right way. And, you know, I always tell my guys, you know, whether you win or lose, you win the right way. You lose the right way, you carry yourself the right way. You don't go through the handshake line or try to get into the handshake line and have about 6 or 7 guys putting the horns down. We don't do that, you know, because when you do those kind of things, it looks very classless, and it also looks like you were just hoping to win. We never go into games trying to hope to win. We go into games expecting to win. So we don't act like that. You know, we expect to win. We don't jump up and down like we won a national championship. We sure don't step on it.
Did y'all hear what I did? We don't jump up and down like we won a national championship. Watch this.
It's a three. Oh! Jalen Bridges with a three to tie the game. Plenty of time to get a shot.
I'm going to pause it. When I show you, they jumping up and down. Watch the Mitch. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. Watch him. Let me repeat it.
It's a three.
Hold on now, y'all. This ain't fair. He said we don't jump up and down like we ain't won like we didn't won a championship. Hold up now. And I don't mind it, but don't talk about it. Watch this. Did y'all see that? Jump up and down. Jump up and down. Let me go back again. Watch this.
It's a three. Oh!
See, y'all, I just like nothing against the coach. If you're going to talk, then let's walk. Watch. Watch. Chuck McGowan. Did y'all see what I saw? Did y'all? Did I see something wrong? Did I see something wrong? Y'all talk to me. Okay, all right. Daryl Anderson, Lakeisha. I didn't use no trick camera. He just said this last week. Let me move on. And then I saw something that I couldn't believe. This is why I want our young kids to watch this show. And I want our young kids to understand the world is bigger. I I don't want a young kid from Houston in any sport to ever be what I say the other day, the two most dangerous things in the world. Hey, Don. And I'm not beating up on Rodney Terry. I'm just showing you, man. My job is to give it to y'all. Y'all do what you want. I told you, Don. I told her they call me the butcher. I just serve it to you. You can season it how you want to. You feel me? But Don, our young athletes got to be smarter before they get in front of these cameras. Watch this.
No bridges were burnt, you know what I'm saying? So that's why it was so easy for me to pick them when I did enter the transfer portal, because we still have those relationships. And even after I was doing bad in the ACC, and struggling, they hit me up and said, we're proud of you. You're gonna get through this, and that's what ultimately helped me with my decision, because they still believed in me.
Did y'all hear that? Let me put my picture on. Where's my picture? Let me. Wrong camera. Wrong camera.
It feels good. No bridges were burnt, you know what I'm saying? So even after I was doing bad in the ACC, and struggling.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. Look, we got to prepare our players better. Thank you, Aaron. We got to prepare them. This little boy just told it on this university. Watch this.
Even after I was doing bad.
He's the big offensive lineman, supposed to be so great, but he was struggling over there at Alabama. He left Alabama. But watch this lead. No. Y'all, I'm here now. Listen to this.
In the ACC, and struggling, they hit me up and said, we're proud of you. You're going to get through this. And that's what ultimately helped me with my decision, because, they still believed in me.
Did y'all hear that? Can y'all hear now?
With my decision, because, they still believed in me. No bridges were burnt. We're proud of you. You're gonna get through this, and that's what ultimately helped me with my decision, because they still believed in me. It feels good, you know what I'm saying? Like as soon as I came in here, everybody cheering me on, happy for me, and I know I did leave, and it hurt people's hearts, and that
y'all hearing this?
Kind of equated into them showing hatred, but I mean, like I said, that's what every fan base does. No bridges were burnt, you know what I'm saying? So that's why it was so.
Y'all, we got to teach our young kids, man. When they get on that, they got to know what they're saying. Do y'all understand me? Do y'all understand? I said hour. But do y'all understand what I'm talking about? Forget hour. All of y'all around here want these kids to be this and kid. What the hell? This kid was a 5-star going to Alabama, one of the best kids in the country. But ain't nobody told him, don't say that. I don't think y'all get what I'm saying. Let one of your sons do it, then maybe. I don't think y'all, these kids got to be taught better, man. That kind of bothered me. Before you go on social media, before you go on somebody's show, see, y'all already know I'm going to protect them on this show. A kid come on this show, even you grown people who don't know what the hell y'all be talking about, I always protect y'all. This is a safe space. I always wanted this to be a safe space. What he did wrong, this man said, could you explain what he did wrong? He already at one school, Michael Jordan, okay? He was at Alabama. He went in the transfer portal and went to Iowa. They put the microphone in front of his face and said whatever, and he says, Iowa reached out to me while I was struggling in the SEC. I played it 5 damn times, Michael Jordan. And they reached out to me. They are not Michael Jordan. Read my lips. I hope I ain't mute. You can't. Thank you, Herb. It's called tampering. Michael Jordan, how the hell you don't know that? Y'all around here sticking a camera in people's face and y'all don't know the rules? Please explain what he did wrong. He told it on Iowa. Iowa's going to get in trouble for that. Alabama going to get, Iowa going, they already on Florida, and Florida State and Florida, y'all, it's called tampering. Thank you, Herb. You can't be called, listen, people do it, but you can't come out here and say it, they're doing it. Did I explain that good enough? Raise your hand if you don't know what happened. Did I explain it good enough? Young man, don't get on social media and let nobody tape you saying that. What? And I don't think he was snitching. The little boy was just, he was talking too damn much. Ain't nobody told him. Player. What we did was wrong, man. You can't tell nobody that. But they always want to I'm going to leave it alone. And then, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. Herb, let me tell y'all something. That's why I let my yeses be yeses and my noes be noes. I'm unapologetically Robert Hatter. I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings. I just give you the truth the way I see it. If you don't see it that way, it's okay. I ain't mad at you. Why the fuck you be mad at me? But a high-profile person called me and texted me the other day. Let me go pick up the text. Because he didn't call me, he texted me. Because he know my respect and love for Deion Sanders. Listen to me. This was a text. Hatter, Deion can't do this and have us fighting for him. His sons can't miss the team meeting. Would he allow other members to miss the first meeting? I don't think he's going to coach after his sons leave personally. Did y'all notice I didn't address last week? I didn't address that Shador and Shiloh, had an opportunity of a lifetime to go walk in Pharrell's, be models in Pharrell's, Louis Vuitton. These guys are fashion mavens. They love fashion. They want to do fashion later on in their career, and they had an opportunity to go over to France for the Louis Vuitton Fashion Week and the show Pharrell put on. All three of his sons over there. They paid Bucky to go over there to document it. And his sons had an opportunity of a lifetime. But a friend of mine who was a coach, high profile, that's the message. Notice, and I got this message, it was last Wednesday. Did y'all notice I didn't bring that up on the show? Did y'all notice? I'll tell you why. Because I always try to find out more about the situation before I go running my mouth. I always do. My partner, he wanted me to talk about that. But I said, no, I'm not talking about that. No, till I find out what happened. So Dion posted and said, I'm so proud of all three of my sons. They got an opportunity of a lifetime from Pharrell and Louis Vuitton to walk and film their premiere fashion show in Paris. He said, wow. He said, for you haters, they didn't miss practice. The main team meeting was mainly for the new players and the head coach. He said, and the head coach cleared them. In other words, Negro, I'm the head coach. I cleared them. If the head coach clear you, you okay. I don't care who, if I made that, I cleared it. So the kids didn't miss no meeting and didn't miss no practice. But if I had a jumped on because a high profile player texts me this and texts me they text me see, so I don't jump when these people say jump. They sent me this article. It's the article. That's them walking. They sent me that. Chuck McGowan, if you don't learn nothing else, I don't care if I say it. When I say something on this screen, y'all go look it up. Go get you another source. Because believe you me, I done went and got 5 before I talk about it. But what if I was just a dude? So-and-so said this. I need to go talk about it. No. I said, man, no. See, if I like you, it's hard for somebody. You know, I told my son a long time ago. All your enemies might not be mine. No. All your friends might not be mine. But all your enemies mine. We got to be smarter. No, he didn't have to mind his business because he has been defending, the person who called me, he had been defending Deion Sanders with me. He thought that was Bush League. But he didn't have all the facts. He went off an article. I picked up the phone and called. You follow me? That'll help a whole lot of y'all too. Quit going by what these clowns say. And y'all mad at other people about somebody else done told them. You ain't got no beef with this dude, but you don't like him because somebody else don't like him. follow me? I got so much to talk about. I'm going to go here. I'm just going to start here. Because I'm going to take this for the last. What? Oh, man, I'm almost out of here. Y'all, hey, by the way, tonight, make sure you have your KTSU app. The girls' game start at 5:30 if you like women's games. The men's game start 30 minutes after that. 8 o'clock, probably going to start 8 o'clock on the dot because it's on ESPN U. But instead of listening to me and Chatterbox, going to give you our rendition of how we call the game. Okay? So KTSU, download the app so you can have it if you're working out, wherever you're in the store, whatever you're doing tonight. You're going to have it in there. Make sure Jackson State, Prairie View beat them the other night, so they're going to be hungry. We got to come in here and match. I ain't going to tell y'all what we got to do tonight. Yeah, you know. I'm going to give it to you. And get there early. Come early, because in the beginning, I'm going to tell you about the Roberts rules to win the game. Right before the game, right before the tip-off, I always give you 4 or 5 rules that'll help us. If we do, we'll win the game. Okay? And when you on the game tonight, if you don't have my number, Robert had on Twitter, or you can go to Chop Shop Htx at Gmail and say, Robert, I'm watching it. I'm watching it tonight. I'm listening tonight. And I want to know how many people listen. I'm gonna shout you out on the show. All right, y'all mess with me back and forth. Y'all don't like something, tell me. But I saw something. I've been getting calls. I've been out of town, but I've been getting calls. Where my summer basketball people at? Guess what? We might have to do this again tomorrow. For the YouTube people. I mean, for the Facebook people. Or we can send this to the Facebook people. We're going to post this. Hey, y'all, we're going to post this in Facebook. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to post this. You know what? I should have just, hold on. I should have just put the link. Shouldn't have. I should have just, I'm going to put the link. Because I'm finna share something with y'all. Y'all, this summer basketball. I need all my summer basketball people on the screen. Y'all got some sport. And you parents, I ain't letting y'all's ass off the hook. Y'all done went crazy. All of y'all ass went crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to put it on both. Hold on. Just in case they're coming over to YouTube and can't find us, I'm posting it over there. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. But this is why I love this show. Ain't no show in the world like it. I know it. Because I done looked all over. I'm like, what's my man, Vashawn? What's his name? Vashawn. Vashawn, what's his last name? I searched all over. Can't find nobody greater. Vashawn Mitchell. Nobody greater than you. So, Chuck, yeah, it's going to be tough. Facebook tripping, no, let them down. It's all right. Chuck, that's why you always got that. You have to be able to pivot. Hold up, Chuck, they stopped me over here. Michael Jordan, I pivot out of that trouble. Facebook, long time ago, I came it up. I said, we got to be on YouTube. Because I know Facebook going to do some ignorant stuff like this. So I pivot. They used to cut us off in the middle of the show. I had to pivot. Hold on. Let's see. Vashawn Leonard, man. Mitchell. Ain't no Vashawn Leonard. Vashawn Leonard is the basketball player. Somebody, Kevin Lewis, if you going to correct me, go Google first. Kevin Freedman, go look up who sing Nobody Greater. See, can't. Hey, look, player. That man name better be for Sean Leonard. Because I'm finna. Nobody who sings. Nobody greater. Nobody greater. Vashawn Mitchell, Kevin Lewis. I know Kevin Lewis. If I'm in the forest, if I'm fighting a bear, help the bear. Help the bear. Because I don't need your help. Because I'm going to whoop that bear's ass. I sung this song. You must have thought I've been talking about basketball. I said, who's to sing? Nobody great. I ain't seen no show like this. Y'all, Cat Williams ain't gonna be on this show. Talking about negative about black men. We ain't talking about negative about black men on this show. Not gonna happen. It's not. But let me keep going. What was that? Do y'all know somebody sent me some flyers? They having tryouts right now for summer basketball team. In the middle of the conference race, where if my son come to that tryout, he got a chance to get hurt and hurt his team in a district run, and y'all having full-blown tryouts. Not a workout where you can just no contact. Somebody got to explain this to me. Please, somebody explain it to me, because I just don't understand it. I wish one of y'all would have called me asking my son to come to a damn. They already telling kids, come to Dallas. I'm in the middle. Big coach, I don't mind it being the little bitty babies in the June bugs. But they said, I got one said high school. Maybe they want the players who don't play on the high school team. That's why I'm asking y'all, explain it to me. Sonya, explain it to me. No, I need somebody on the other side. I need a summer basketball coach. I need somebody to explain it to me. Because some of y'all lurking in there, and I know y'all in there somewhere, but I know indeed some of y'all on Facebook. Sonya, what are they doing? What are they doing? I need somebody who on their side. Coaches, explain to me. Somebody, please call the summer. I need them. I know y'all as be watching. Y'all just ain't saying nothing. Y'all in the background. What makes you? Shout out to Kevin Lewis' son. He committed to play college football at University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Son, you said, my son missed his junior year with an injury at a camp. I tried, what you tell? You said, I tried to beg him not to. Son, dad, shame on you. Man, Sonya, you know what? I think the people that's coming, what I'm pissed off is a lot of people not coming. Because they buying into this bull crap. But they're charging full-blown prices to participate in a full blown out trial. So you saying the only way they're doing this is because of money? Is that what you telling me? Is that what you telling me? I have trial coming up, but it's a skill evaluation, no contact. I'm with that. And maybe that's why I'm asking them to come on. Cause I want to know what's going on. What's up, Jimmy? You just came in on the right or wrong time. Jimmy, I've been seeing some stuff. I could not fathom. Somebody sent me a flyer. They got full blown out tryouts for high school basketball players in the middle of district play. Some of basketball teams. Jimmy, if one of these little boys go in there and get hurt, I had to talk to a dad the other day. He called me, yeah, man, it was a good workout. My son got a chance to go. I said, what if he got hurt? You look like the biggest freaking fool in the world. Man, he said, what is he gave me his advantages. Man, he wanted to go against him. I said, he don't know everything. He don't want to empty this damn garbage can. He don't want to clean up his room. You got to tell him. You in the middle of district, you a vital part of your team's success. You go to one of these little Johnnies trying to make a name of you and freaking hurt your ankle. Jimmy, what in the hell is wrong with you parents? Let me tell you something. I'm getting sick of you parents too, because all of y'all on the phone now. Y'all on the phone. Jimmy, I guess we done empowered. They on the phone. Well, my son ain't gonna play. He already got a point guard. He already got a point. When my son gonna play? Wait. That's why these dudes got to lie to y'all, because y'all so damn dumb. Sprained ankle is the easiest thing to get. All these parents calling each other. Jimmy, what your son gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Hold up. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Jimmy, I thought it was getting better. It's getting worse. We got fake sneakers teams. Excuse me. Let me no. When Robert Hatter say sneaker team, mamas and dads, when Robert Hatter, I'm talking about the fully sponsored sneaker team, because I get that information from Jimmy and the other people around. I ain't talking about the partial deals and the merch deals. I'm not, listen. And you ask them point blank. If they gonna use that, because parents, listen to me, parents. I don't believe in not paying nothing. I believe y'all ass need to be paying for something. Now, but if you got a top dog, I don't believe he should pay for nothing. But if you ain't no top dog, and I know all y'all think your son's top dog, but I'm just explaining. But Jim, these summer basketball coaches, because ain't nobody came on and told me, what the hell with these tryouts? Charging $25 for the trials, they're killing me with this stuff. Jimmy, how you gonna evaluate if they don't make no contact? How you gonna evaluate all skill work? Oh, he's skilled. Jimmy. Jimmy, he can go around them cones. Jimmy, them cones ain't never moved and stole nobody ball and dunked on their ass. I ain't never seen a cone do that, Jimbo. And let me get this out the way. Let me get this. And summer basketball coaches, and Jimmy done got on y'all ass about this. Now, Uncle Rob finna get on y'all ass. Quit talking about the parents just because the parents ain't doing what your black ass want them to do. Then you want to talk about Jesus. Now, some of these parents some assholes, and some of these parents some problems. But don't talk about these parents that just because they ain't doing what you want to do. No. Stop it. All you parents, y'all got so many demands on people. How many point guards he got? How many? Well, he playing over here. I ain't going over there. Well, he playing over. Shut y'all's ass up, parents. And you 15-year-olds, y'all ain't no damn sneaker team. Yes, I'm telling the Nike is only worried about the 17 and under team. Y'all ass ain't no sneaker team. Well, he played on JF3. He played on Sosa. He 15 years old, that ain't no sneaker team. 16 years old, that ain't no sneaker team. And all you, one more, Jimmy. I got to get those out, Jimmy. Because I ain't know you was coming on today, man. My bad. But we can go a little overtime. Because shit, we got a late game. We on TV tonight. Jimmy, but Jimmy, all people out there and know y'all effing over these kids, lying to them, taking them places and not playing them and playing people in front of you. I'm still talking about y'all's ass. I'm still talking about you. I ain't never stopped talking about y'all. Because y'all did it. Y'all had somebody come. How did they say you were tearing me up on your show? No, I didn't mention your damn name, sir. I didn't mention your name. Well, everybody knows who was talking about you. But you talking about me. But then you quit doing that stupid ass shit, sir. Bringing in new players everywhere. Well, I don't want to hear that. Y'all got to quit messing because y'all hurting some of these kids' confidence. And y'all pro players lose their confidence. Don't be telling me if you're a doggy, it's pro players lose their confidence. But Jimmy, I got so much more. I'm going to say the ass for tomorrow. Because Jimmy, what happened today, somehow in these particular hotels, I got to figure this thing out. They got a file at about 30 or 40 minutes in the show, about 50 minutes in the show. Facebook could just come on and just say, look, you're going to either continue with Facebook. Wait a minute. You're going to have to cut Facebook off or end the broadcast. I'm not ending the broadcast. They did this twice. They did it one Monday, so I ain't worried about that. That's why I told people. I just went to YouTube and said, I went to Facebook and said, y'all, we are on YouTube. We ain't got time for these people. But Jim, so you ain't got to say shut a show on Facebook because after 53 minutes, they just went off. And maybe I got to call somebody about it. It only happens, Jimmy, when I'm at a hotel. So it's just on Monday. So I ain't gonna sweat it. But Jimmy, they're having full-blown workouts, man. I mean, no, tryouts. I got them. They sent me the flyer. But I ain't going to put it up there. I don't want to give them no pub. Jimmy, they got flyers out here, boss. High school trials. Come ride the wave. You got it. You got the flow, man. And Jimmy, your homeboy just got fired before. I know you probably already knew it before we came. Tony Stubblefield.
Who's good?
Yeah. Okay, we ain't gonna talk about it. We'll talk about that off air. But man, what's going on, man? What's up? I'm out in the streets. Jimmy, you know where I'm at. I'm in Jackson, Mississippi. We get to play your home. We get to play your favorite. We get to play your favorite team tonight. Mo Williams. You and Mo Williams. Y'all done turn a corner together before.
Yo, Mo, man.
And don't you go there. Don't you go where I know you gonna go. Don't go there.
I just can't wait to see the box go. That's all. That's how. The most important column on the box score is what? MPG.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna leave it alone. Y'all ain't gonna do me like that. What's going on, man? What we got?
Yeah, man.
Can you talk on some of them topics? You the basketball guru.
Yeah, I mean, his parents just got, get smarter and be a more informed consumer, because that's what you.
But where they gonna get the information from, Jimmy? Other than the Chop Shop, people tell them don't watch the Chop Shop. So where else
Well,
can they get? Where else can they get it?
When people tell them don't watch the Chop Shop, you ask them why, and you make them that way. You make them just spill, and you'll find out the true reason. Find out why. Why? Ask them why. But anyway, you guys have the capability to to communicate with each other and make more informed and better decisions. There's going to be people, understand, there's going to be people that's going to have tryouts. That don't mean you have to go.
Hmm.
And they're having these tryouts, and you look at the roster from last year, most of those kids are returning. So basically, you know, and they're all in some of those programs who are holding the trials are already have already recruited most of their team members. So you need to find out how many spots is that you're actually trying out for. And so in most cases, you're trying out for the last two slots on the roster, which is probably not many minutes that's going to be yielded for you or your baby. And this off season is a time that's normally earmarked for you to develop and get better. The old adage of, well, you get to compete against these other guys in practice, that used to be a viable uh, excuse for a person being on one of those teams and or being the last, the eighth, the ninth, or the 10th guy on one of those teams, or the 11th, or whatnot. Well, but teams don't practice but once a week now during on the average nowadays, once the season comes around. So how often are you going against that top guy in practice if they don't work out but once a week? You know? So because nowadays so many of those teams of such have out of town or kids from different regions of the state or the country. And they're not able to fly in or to drive in multiple times per week. So you guys get smarter, man. Get in this stuff. I have I had one parent come to me the other day talking about they want to transfer and move the kid around because this high school coach ain't teaching them nothing. And I'm saying, who's this trainer? I say, well, we work them out and we got another guy that trains them. I say, so wait a minute. So if you found the fundamental element of his development, then the high school coach, what are you expecting him to teach your son? You're teaching him all of the fundamentals. So why would you? And this coach, I can understand if you're talking about a coach that hasn't had a McDonald's All American before, or that hadn't had a pro before, or hadn't had a high major prospect before. He's
That
coached
don't mean
them.
he know how to teach nobody nothing though.
I don't know, but he's been in a situation where as he dealt with the stardom. Some coaches, that kid can maybe too big for whatever this coach. I've seen situations like that, whereas all of the things that come with a talented kid, maybe a little bit, the coach may not know how to handle that.
Okay.
May not. So this coach has been in that situation before. It's not the first. Your kid is talented, but he's not. This ain't a deer in the headlights. He's young. I say, y'all, you bugging right now. The coach is trying to win games. You want your son to shoot 25 times a game? What, you serious?
That's unfair, man.
And that's what it comes down to. It's like every time, and parents, and that's what I'm saying. That's why it's so crazy, because you see parents in the stands.
Mm-hmm.
Team can have been having success. And yet there are still parents that are envious of another kid that's on the floor with your baby.
So you saying that's probably one of the root cause. Jimmy, I don't, you hadn't talked about it. I don't even think you talked about it on your website. But it's a kid was on one of the best teams in the state. Jimmy, during the Christmas holiday, the little dude just left and went to another school. And he was starting on that team. But I see it really was a blip on the radar to you because I didn't never see it on your website. I didn't never see it on RCS Sports, but one of the best teams in the city. And just said, and Jimmy, it couldn't be because you wasn't playing. So it had to be, like you said, maybe some of the parents are jealous of the player. The reason I said that because that's the only thing that would make sense to me.
That happens a lot. That happens a lot, and it's an undermining. And once again, I'm talking about a team that is successful.
Yes,
That's
Jimmy,
successful.
you didn't hear what I said. One of the best teams in the state, not the city.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. But then that's why it's so good when you can, as a coach, to try to have conversations with those parents and let them know, hey, look, people hear y'all in the stands. Yeah, you retain the right to feel however you feel. But just be known, letting it be known that people hear you talking in the stands. There are grandparents in those stands. You don't know who their grandbabies are. There are aunties, there are uncles, there are kids often sitting in front of you, behind you, or on each side of you. And then a lot of times you guys say stuff and you really want people to hear you. But it's not really fair because the person that ends up suffering is your kid. Your kid. And you gotta realize, I remember, dude.
Doug know what I'm talking about, but keep going.
And you parents, we've had some parents and boy that came through this place that and I've seen a parent get a coach. I don't say get him fired, but make that coach lay it down. That coach laid it down like a fresh set of dominoes. Just laid it down.
Jimmy, help me with this one. Jimmy, help me. Because you give a middle school classic that's becoming pretty good, right? Jimmy, somebody just told me the kid was considered better than the star kid now when they were in middle school. And the conversation is that he isn't given the same opportunity in high school or AAU. That's the conversation. Now, this kid was considered better than this top kid in middle school.
Okay. But they went to two different high schools?
No, they're on the same high school team.
Okay,
and the dude left and went to another school. I just sent you a text.
Oh, shit.
I went, it was the funniest thing in the world. I said, how could you lose? You starting and you just leave? I just want to know why. I just don't understand that. But they say he was considered good in middle school. Jimmy, will you explain to these people because you're good in middle school, that don't mean you're going to be good in high school?
Some kids get better, some don't. Some kids get better and some don't. And that's the truth of it. Some kids get better, some don't. And, it's
dude, Jimmy, I'm serious, Jimmy. I ain't seen it like that, Jimmy. I'm sorry. It's getting worse. I thought it was going to get better. Jimmy, when did parents start running to the book and see how much somebody else's son hit except theirs? When did they start doing that? Coach, when Mama played, I ain't never come to the book. I ain't never worried about what somebody else on the team had. I didn't care. Jimmy, they got parents running to the book. Not to see how much they baby had. How much that other nigga, how much that nigga. I'm sorry, man. Y'all, this stuff funny to me, though.
Everybody got it mapped out, man. Everybody got it mapped out. If y'all spend a piece of their time, guys, parents, as y'all getting up for this grassroots pro season, make sure that time is carved out for your kids to improve their academic.
Jim, they should have been doing that, Jim. I said they should have been doing.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda. But make sure,
Jimmy, it's too late now.
Nah, it's never too late to read.
No. I'm talking about if the academics is bad. Also, you saying let's brush up on being more of an intellectual, learning more about things, about life instead of about bad.
Yes, like for example, and a lot of teams do this, and a lot of teams do. I'm just saying, not saying nobody don't, but as parents, before you take some of these trips, a lot of these kids, just say, if you're a Black family, look up some of the Black history of the city that your team is about to visit and brush up on it. And as you brush up on it, then that kid may go and ask the coach, hey, can we go and pass by this place right here? I want to take a picture. If you're a Hispanic, brush up on some of the Hispanic culture or history of the city that you're going to visit. Read up on some of and then, it might inspire this kid or the coach may want to go by there. Or as a parent, when you got your free time, y'all might go and visit this stuff. That way now the cities mean more than just you go into these towns and you play in the gyms, and that's pretty much all you have to take away from it. So that means grassroots coaches, if you're watching, make those, if not saying that nobody doesn't and haven't, I know many people have done so, but I'm just reiterating, make that a viable purpose on some of these trips. You're going to go on at a certain time and visit something that's monumental in that city. That's part of the culture, the fabric that people just may not know about. That way now, the memory of that city, when some of those young players are older, they may want to take their families back to that city, and they'll know where to go. They'll know what to go and see, other than the gymnasium and a hotel. So, you want to add that part to you. Yeah, that's that's crazy. And also, don't forget we've updated the district standings. We're pretty much just over the midway point for all districts in the high schools around the area. So we have the 4A, 5A, and 6A district standings for this region for Greater Houston have all been updated on rcssports.com. So that's kind of cool. That way you guys can stay abreast as to some of the action and what's going on and some of the teams that are playing, and you can see what's going down. There's only a handful of games today. It's a wet and rainy Monday in the Houston area. I think Wheatley plays. I'm sorry. Wheatley. I think Wheatley plays Wording today, and Yates played Booker T. Washington today. Those are 6 o'clock tip offs, and Yates and Booker T. Washington game is at Butler Fieldhouse. That's clean on the other side of town, and the Wheatley and Wording game. I think that's at T.J. Ingram. That's the location of what used to be known as Smiley High School. Those are two of the games there. I went in to check out a couple of games this past weekend. I saw Yates knock off Fur in a key district matchup to keep that playoff hopes alive. Had Yates lost that game, it would probably had put them way on the outside looking in. They hadn't missed the playoffs in almost 20 years. 2006 is the last time that Yates boys basketball did not make the postseason. So Yates got that win, which is good. Without Greg Wise, he was battling at home ill, so he did not attend the game, and they still pulled it off. Good win for them. I got a chance to also see St. John's beat Episcopal this past weekend.
Oh, you was at that game?
Yeah, electric atmosphere. Electric. What you about to ask about it?
I was asking you about Greg White. Who was coaching the team?
Eddie Barlow.
Barlow. Okay.
Eddie Barlow assumed the head coaching duties, and he's the coach in waiting. He's the next boys basketball coach at Yates High School. Whenever Greg Wise lays it down, that job is his unless something drastic happens. He's going to be the next head coach. Greg is probably only have a couple more years. You know, the same fire isn't there. You know, isn't in there. He just loves the kid. Just loves the kids, and it's a lot of memories, and he's over there, and he has a good support system. But he's been through a lot of principals, man. Oh man, he might have been through about 6-7 principals since he's been there at Yates High School. And so once, out with the old and in with the new, you remember Mr. Dooley he's retired.
Mr. Dooley's not there.
No.
That's my man.
That's what I'm saying. So he was at the game, but he's not at Yates.
No, he ain't in the yeah. And, that's different. That's different. That's a whole lot different.
And like I said, there's no, Coach Osborne, who used to coach the girls, he was on the bench with helping Barlow.
Okay.
So it's like once once all your guys, your troops gone, and it ain't, you realize
it ain't the same.
So, but Eddie Barlow, he does a great job, and Eddie Barlow is actually he used to coach boys in the off season, and now he's going over to the girls' side in the off season. Oh. So he said he's not going to be coaching the Coos Elite program for boys. Now I don't know if he's going to be coaching their girls team, but he said he's going over to the girls' side.
I think don't he got a daughter that play?
That's what it must be then.
Yeah,
that's what it must be.
Yeah,
and Barlow is one of the best basketball players to ever come out of Jack Yates High School, and he's one of the he's ready to shoot that thing.
Yes, sir.
Still shoot that thing. Mm-hmm. So shout out to them.
But Jimmy, tell me about St. John's game. Tell me about it. Tell me how. Wait a minute. Wasn't Episcopal the higher ranked team?
Yeah, Episcopal was the favorite, and here's why. And here's why.
Okay.
First of all, Episcopal is led by 2 12th graders. One, that's Justin Bigg, who's on the front cover of the magazine.
Okay.
He signed with George Mason. Right? They have one of the top unsigned seniors in the entire area and in the entire state. with Jaquil Registi, right? And he's about 6'6". He's athletic,
Yeah, I like him.
forward, wing slash, and these two, once again, 12th graders.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a supporting cast of talent of kids that get in where they fit in, role players. Well, if you have two, and Jaquil is a Division I talent, he's a
Okay.
Division I prospect. He's too good for a lower end Division I team to ignore.
Okay. I got you.
St. John's is led by an 11th grader who happens to be one of the top 11th graders in the country. So that means obviously he's one of the top in the state. Obviously means he's the top right now of all 11th graders in the area. Well, you have him, their second best player,
Mm-hmm.
which is as well as their second best prospect,
Okay.
happens to be a 9th grader.
Oh, that kid's in 9th grade with the hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
Malachi Book.
Okay, Book. Okay.
And the 11th grader, Sebastian Williams Adams.
Oh yeah.
Remember that name?
I knew who that was.
And the
So
9th
you
grader.
saying
So two seniors are supposed to, with role players, are supposed to outperform
okay.
the 11th grader and the 9th grader with their supporting cast. They're supposed to.
Mm.
That's why I'm saying that's why I measured, say they're supposed to. Yes, St. John's, they play together, they're a great team, but at the same, and so what Sebastian Williams Adams is doing at St. John's is similar on the path of what Justice Winslow was doing when he was at this very school.
Absolutely. I agree. I see a lot of parallels, but keep going.
The only difference is Justice Winslow did not have a 9th grade, a talent, a second field, a Robin.
Yeah, he didn't have no Robin.
As Malachi Booker.
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
He didn't have Malachi Booker.
No.
So I get that's the difference.
Right.
And Malachi Booker's only 2 grades younger than him. So that means he's going to be 1 year older, one year better when Sebastian is a 12th grader next year.
Okay.
That's going to be a bad duo right there.
Okay.
Because they both can rebound. That's very rare.
Yeah.
They're the top 2 leading rebounders on the team.
And probably in that league, in that district.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
So they game was tight. Early on, then all of a sudden, third quarter, the Episcopal cut the lead to about 3, and then St. John's just pulled on the way.
Was it a signature moment where Sebastian just said, "Look, I'm the baddest dude in this building"?
From the opening tip,
he said, okay.
Sebastian put his fingerprints in that game from the opening tip. It was. Understand? He came to play.
Okay.
He came to play.
Okay.
And
I saw how excited he was. He usually don't get that excited, but I saw how.
I mean, the ambiance was there. The atmosphere was set, and you got to realize
what school were they
at St. John's.
I told him it was at
standing room John. Only.
Yeah,
standing room only. Those 2 private schools. They with
the cheering sections.
Yes, and they were animated and going after each other verbally. Good chance.
Right.
But in that 4th quarter, I'm looking right now at my notes, and Malachi scored 10 points in the 4th quarter.
Ooh.
Right? He had 19. He had 10 in the 4th quarter. And Sebastian had 7 in the 4th quarter when it matters most. And in comparison to Jaquil, had 2 points in the fourth quarter, and Justin Begg had 2 points in the fourth quarter.
Okay.
So when it mattered most,
I got you.
when it mattered most, that you could feel the blanks in. Remember this, and the score was 47-43 at the end of the third quarter in favor of St. John's.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what happened in the fourth quarter. You can cut that cake however you want to.
Yeah. 2 points and 2 points in the fourth quarter. You ain't got to cut.
So that means a ninth grader outscored both of the 12th graders combined in the fourth quarter. Ain't no such thing as a bad game in the big game.
Absolutely.
Ain't no such thing as a bad game in the big game. And this kid, Malachi Booker, you said something earlier about some kids better in the 9th and 8th grade. Some kids might have been better on the summer team. And then the way that certain players would get, I said my response to that was some players get better, some players don't. If you're watching the way that he is utilized on his high school team, he gets to go out and shoot a 3-pointer if he wants to. They're using him and he's a second option on that team. If you're the good, and of course his grassroots coach, I think Malachi played with the Houston Hoops, if I'm not mistaken. Maurice Taylor, the former Houston Rocket, the former NBA player, Mo Taylor, was the coach of the 17 and under team, Houston Hoops. So he was there evaluating, and John Lucas, who's the coach.
Well, he don't miss none of the Sebastian's game.
So Sebastian's game. He was there in support, primarily in support of Sebastian Williams Adams. That's why I say primarily. And of course Justin Begg played for Mo Taylor this past summer with the Houston Hoops.
Oh yeah.
So you could see I don't rank 9th graders. So I'm out of the rankings business, but I'm not sure. We have quite a few 9th graders that are playing pivotal roles on their varsity teams this season.
Give me some.
That'll contribute.
Give me some.
Well, you have for starters, in addition to Malachi Booker, right?
Okay.
In addition to Malachi, you also have the young fella over at Seven Lakes, right? And what's the kid name at Seven Lakes? Oh man.
Come on,
Doug. Isaiah Santos.
I heard of that
Isaiah Santos is playing. I'm talking about on teams that are winning, that are on state championship caliber programs. Seven Lakes haven't lost but 2 games all season, right? Another one is the young fella, and that's why I got a chance to see in this game on Saturday, on Friday night. Episcopal has a 9th grader.
Not Elijah one.
Yes. Yeah.
They say he was cooking, and the seniors froze him out, Somebody had told me that. I'm glad you said something. They said the kid was cooking and the seniors froze him out. But keep going.
They say that he was cooking and
the seniors froze him out.
What's the definition of
I
cooking?
don't know what they meant by cooking, Jimmy. You know we didn't figure that out. We don't know what they mean by cooking. What did he have? How many points he had?
I mean, he had 17. All 3
Shit,
of them
he was cooking. 17 is cooking for a 9th grader.
9 of those came in the fourth quarter.
Wait a minute. The 9th grader?
Yeah. He had 3 threes in the fourth quarter.
Oh, right? He was cooking. He was cooking then. That's cooking.
Okay. No. So how did he get froze out if he had 3 threes in the fourth quarter? You said, that's what I'm saying. I want to break that down.
No. I ain't saying, somebody send me information.
I know I'm breaking it down to you.
No,
So
no,
they
they
couldn't
talking
have
about
frozen him
maybe
out.
they said the entire. I don't know. I
So it
don't
had to
know.
be before the fourth quarter. That's what I'm saying to you.
Okay,
So
I ain't asked all that.
because he hit his 3 threes in the fourth quarter,
So that's 9
right?
points. That's 9
That's
points.
9. So they
Okay.
didn't freeze him out in the fourth quarter.
Okay. They
The
needed him in the
threes
fourth quarter. So they might have froze him out in the beginning then.
So if they froze him out before then,
Uh-huh.
at what point was he cooking? Because the reason I say that's what I'm saying. I'm just breaking it down because a lot of
Oh, I
people.
see what you're saying. Okay.
You follow me saying?
Yeah.
So he had 0 points in the first quarter. So he
Okay.
couldn't have been cooking in the first quarter and got froze out.
Okay. I
Right?
see you trying. Okay.
So that means it come in the second
Well, maybe
quarter.
no. Maybe it just said the kid was cooking. The seniors froze. They didn't say froze him out when and where.
Okay,
They
I'm
just
saying so. I'm
said
breaking it down.
probably could have been in the first half or the first quarter. They froze him out. He would have been cooking a little bit more. I don't know.
Well, he had 0 points in the first
But
quarter.
I'm
So he
saying that's
couldn't.
when they
That couldn't
probably
have been a moment.
no. That's what he could have been. In other words, he could have been cooking in the first quarter if they hadn't froze him out. No, I'm just saying we can move on
So
from that. We can
in
move
the
on.
second quarter,
Uh-huh.
he had 1 field goal.
Uh-huh.
I think it was a layup.
So
And
I
he had
see. Hold up. Now I see what they're talking about. If they hadn't have froze him out, I'm just paraphrasing because I know this guy ain't gonna be messy. If they hadn't have froze him out in the first half, it'll have been better. That's all. I think that's what they say.
maybe so. I mean,
Think.
maybe so.
I think that's
I
what
mean,
they say.
maybe so.
Yeah.
But he's a talented Elijah Wan.
He,
Uh, uh,
he in the
somebody
ninth
asked, can he
grade?
relate? He's in ninth grade.
Okay.
He has a chance to be special because he's a guard. He's a shooting guard. He kind of reminds me. Remember, I tell you guys, I try to compare high school guys to high school guys. I'm reminding you. I ask you guys, let's stop trying to compare them to pros. Compare them to the high school version, maybe of that pro or what you can think of in the area. He reminds me right now of Chamberlain Oguchi. You remember that name?
I ain't
From
never heard
Bush
of
High
it in my
School.
life.
He played at Bush High School. Chamberlain Oguchi went on and played at Oregon, and then he played for the Nigerian national team. Played in the Olympics and all of that. Chamberlain Oguchi had a lot of bounce to him, like this young man right here. So we're not talking about Chamberlain Oguchi after school. I'm talking about him when he was at Bush High School and the bounce and the way the way his frame is and the way his game is. That's what the little Elijah Wan. Yes, and he's the first cousin of the Elijah Wan that's at Clements.
So this is a fee son.
Yes, it's a
Okay.
fee son.
Okay.
And that's Akeem's nephew. So those are two. Then another one how that I saw this past weekend. I went over to South Houston, played against Pasadena Memorial.
Okay.
And this freshman named Xavier Muhammad. Xavier Muhammad. He's about 6'5". He's a power forward, a center. And he had the guard, and he was opposite LSU signee Robert Miller III.
What'd he do?
And this young fella, man, he had a double-double. He had at least 15 rebounds, at least. Those
Hold
are
up. This is
possessions.
a freshman?
As a freshman. Yeah. At least 15 rebounds. At least.
I saw them play once. I don't remember him.
He was very active. And that is, see, it doesn't take much for a lot of parents to understand this game. Go and make you one mixtape just from that game. It doesn't take, because that game, your son, I'm talking directly to the parent of Xavier Muhammad, or the high school coach of Xavier Muhammad, which is Frank Watson, great guy. He's turned the coach around. I talked about him on a TV show last week with Todd Freed. Before this game, I talked about him in that program. You go and get Archie Young was on the sidelines. Jeffrey Day was on the sidelines. They both had their cameras. get you a mixtape just of that game, and you advertise it as, this is our class of 2027 Xavier Muhammad versus LSU signee Robert Miller III. See, that way now you mix that footage will never go out of style. It's very, now people can say, well, how can he play against a Division I talent? I don't want to see a mixtape against a little Opie.
But
That's
Jimmy,
the
he ain't but
only
6'3".
He's a little bit taller than C. That's all he got listed as on
That
which
was
roster?
somebody told me. They said he's 6'3", but he's a problem. See, I don't even remember when, because they played against Shadow Creek and I was at the game. I don't remember.
He
I don't remember.
in this game,
Huh?
that's when, in this particular game, once again, is
So
valuable.
Robert
footage.
Miller gonna have trouble. So he's trying to be 6'3" and be a Robert Miller's a wing. He gonna be a 6'3" wing.
This kid right here, right now, once again, I compare high school players to high school players.
Okay.
He reminds me right now of what Willie Williams was at Westfield High School a couple of years ago. And Willie Williams was remember, he was undersized. He was powerful with them heavy legs, with the high butt. He has that Kenneth Lofton type butt. This kid Xavier Muhammad. Remember that he can use it. So that enables you to get some separation a little bit, when you're boxing out, or if a guy's trying to defend you, that high butt is right there. This young man, if he can bring that intensity during the grassroots season, then he can make a name for himself. He had to that's the whole thing. I understand you inspired because you were going against Robert Miller III. And the team was inspired because that game had first place implications on it.
Okay.
And both teams were undefeated in district play going into that Saturday. It was a Saturday afternoon game. And he's, as I'm saying, Hal, I had him at 6'4", and he's an easy 6'4". Somebody said 6'3".
All right.
But still, that's when we talking about an inch.
I don't know.
Shoes on versus shoes off. It could be. But he came to play. That's not the first time. So the point is, Robert Miller, South Houston's team, of course, is better. And I was looking for the Chris Jones, the kid that we saw earlier in this year. That was a game that I was looking for Chris Jones.
Y'all ain't been talking about him lately. What's been happening?
To take over. Because now what it means, here's what it looked like to me. These are the types of games that Chris Jones Jr. could have made his mark and put the city on notice that, hey, look, I'm that dude. You showed us early on, and you caught everybody's attention early on, Chris Jones Jr., scoring 35, scoring another 30 ball, hitting the threes. Now, as of late, that was a money game. That was an opportunity for you to say, okay, y'all containing our big fella, got him a little frustrated. That is Robert Miller III. So guess what? I got it, Robert Miller III. I got it. I got your back, boss. Let me show y'all. Let me make y'all, because they did what they're supposed to do. They double teamed him, collapsed on him, and often Robert Miller would go and score, but when his buckets were few and far in between. It never was a point where he became a threat during the flow of the second half I'm talking about. And they don't get it twisted. They were down double digits, came back in the third quarter. They meaning Pasadena Memorial, and cut that thing down to like a one possession game. And then South Houston exploded and took and pulled back on off and took it back to double digit territory. Great atmosphere over there.
I'm trying to find it. I don't remember. I'm just trying to find because I'm trying to find. I don't even remember the kid. That's all. So he made a name for himself. What's his number? Doug?
Yeah. Doug saying Robert Miller had a triple-double. 12 points, 18 rebounds, 13 block shots.
Okay.
Jones had 15. Jones needed 25 in that game. And
Has he got some hair? Has he got some braids? I mean, what you call dreadlocks?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Yeah. He kind of He kind of like I done pulled it up. I got this little system I can pull up all these games. Yeah, I see. He got the full tights on up under his that. Yeah, he looked shaped like Junior a little bit. You're right. Okay, that's all. I don't remember. I just didn't remember. Young fella, I should not go to a whole game and not remember you. I don't know what I was looking at that game, but shout out to him though. What else we got, Jimmy? Before we get out of here now, I said I'm gonna give him some overtime. Hey, Jimmy, I got a game to go call. I got my girl. I got to go see my lady Tigers, and then go to ESPNU tonight, Jimmy. But Jimmy, turn the knob down on your ESPNU and turn me and Chatter all the way up tonight. How about that? We're going to give you a shout out. If anybody texts me and say I'm watching the show, you get a shout out tonight.
and that's another thing. Doug Jones has mentioned that Xavier Muhammad has already set the rebounding record at South Houston High School.
Okay.
As a freshman.
Oh, I got it, man.
He set the rebounding record, the season rebounding record. So that's awesome for that. But like I say, that rematch of that game is going to be epic, and is going to once again, first place could still be on the line when they meet again in the second half of district. So shout out to those guys, and we got a lot of games, a lot of good games this week. We had them up on the website as well for games to see. The grassroots coaches, we mentioned it's that time of the year now. Go and reserve your slots for the spring icebreaker. You go on to rcssports.com. The spring icebreaker, that's the Rose Bowl. That's the granddaddy of all of the grassroots events in the state of Texas. It's the longest running active tournament in the state, and is the spring icebreaker. Get your spot for that. Also, the middle school city championships. If I get one more coach, it just baffles me how they don't understand this about the middle school city championship. It is not a scholastic event. And one coach, this is no different than fall ball. It's no different than spring ball. Just so happens it's no different than an AAU event. It just so happens that every team, every player on every team must attend the same school or have been on the same team, high school, middle school team, one or the other. I mean, because some kids may have been at in different situations where they go to the they was on the team but got put off the team, and now you're at the alternative school, but you was on the team. So either or. So this has nothing to do. The coaches cannot sit on the bench per UIL rules or TAPS rules. You cannot. It really, the parents, they don't even really need your permission. Just like an AAU event, grassroots basketball event. We just get your blessings by going through the coaches. You don't need the permission of your athletic coordinator or your athletic director to play in the middle school city championship. Be advised. If 2 or 3 parents want to do it, then damn it, y'all get together and get the rest of the parents and y'all put in and you contact me and do it. If you don't need jerseys. I got jerseys for you. So I'm getting tired of people like, they coming back with excuses, man, we can't play in that. We already maxed. They ain't got nothing to do with the school. Nothing to do with the school.
Man, let's get out of here, man.
So, anyway, you guys make sure you share the show.
Yes, sir.
On your way out the door. Give us a thumbs up on the YouTube.
Because we ain't worried about Facebook. Forget them right now. I'm pissed off.
And we'll be right back at it tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll be at it.
Yeah, talk some recaps, give your afterthoughts on these football games and what you think now. Final Four. NFL Final Four is set. And,
LJ8.
That's what it is?
I never thought listen, y'all know how I love my homeboy, Patrick Mahomes. But some years is just your destiny. And I can't wait to see this game. I've been waiting to see this game. But
well, yeah, and Debo, they say he's 50-50 as it stands right now.
I ain't worried about Debo. That's on the other side. I don't care about the other side.
I know I'm saying, but they got to play. I'm saying that's the other side.
Yeah, I don't care. All I'm worried about, Lamar Jackson getting to the Super Bowl. Thank you, Kevin Freeman. Thank you. He said safe travel. Thank you, man. Yeah, but let me get out of here, man, so I can get out.
Don't drink the water.
I got bottles and bottles and bottles and bottles.
Don't drink the water now.
Jimmy.
They got that sugar Avery P in the water down there.
I bring my own round this man. You understand me? I bring my own round here. But I got to take down all this stuff. But I'll see y'all tomorrow. We out of here. Let me find that button. Hold on, Jimmy. Let me find the button, man. I'm messing up over there. There we go.
Jim Hicks. Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live.